In today's video, I'm gonna share some all-natural, non-toxic cleaning inspiration for the whole entire house, 2 skincare recipes, gluten and dairy-free cooking and baking, and DIY home decor.
A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
A cozy and slow morning after the weekend. That's how I'm going to start, by washing the sheet. I like to set the washing machine on the hot cycle, and additionally I have a pre-soak option and I'm going to use that as well. For other things that needs to be washed on a high temperature, I like to keep them in the same color, so that makes it easier to create one load.
Awesome.
For a non-toxic and biodegradable detergent, I like to use the Charlie's soap. Sometimes I make it myself as well. You can find those recipes on my website, scandishhome.com. Since I spilled out the detergent, that was a good occasion to wipe off the surfaces, which got a lot of lint on it. A quick tidy up to reset the room. I bought this board to organize all the school stuff. At any paper that comes home from the school, we can just pin on that and everybody can see it, what kind of programs that the kids need to do. Also, my daily list will have a designated place. Shopping bags are going back to the car. When Jod did this barn door, he did this on the winter and he processed the wood, and so we still got some sap in there that is really hard to clean up, but with the help of a little bit of alcohol that will come up easily. And for the scratch marks, I'm going to use some magic eraser. It's really hard to find the color that I'm looking for. I mean, I have a color in my head, but once it's coming out on a paper or on the wall, it looks entirely different. And I don't know. We're still trying to figuring out the color on these boards. I want something that is kind of a neutral color so I can decorate easily for Christmas or any kind of other occasion. But it's a warm color, but it's not a peachy one.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust.
We have an ugly breaker box that I wanted to cover, but I couldn't find any picture at the store that was the size that I needed, and it has a lightweight. So I'm just going to reuse this peel and stick wallpaper, and I'm just going to cover it just to make it a little bit cuter. It's still you know, it's not the highlight of this room, but it's a little bit nicer. Since I only use water in my steam mop, I'm just going to drop a few drops of essential oil just to have a nice scent. Tidying up the living room a little bit because we got so many random items there. Sometimes I like to use my all-purpose cleaner or just a vinegar water mixture, and if you need an exact recipe for that, you can find this on my website as well. I put it into one post on my cleaning recipes, so that way it's easier to find them. A freshly changed linen sheet in the bedroom is so uplifting. You can feel the shift and the change in the whole entire room. Tying the corners so everything stays on its place. Each time I change the sheet, I need to do a little bit of a dusting because it just have so many lint that coming out of the sheet itself. A quick catching up with the laundry. And finishing up the dusting in the bedroom. My tasks during the day kind of like going in the random order. Sometimes something takes over and takes priority, or simply I just feel like I need some change and I just change up the order, and that helps with the mundane tasks. Adding a slice of apple and a cinnamon stick to a tea makes that so delicious. I like to sprinkle in some fun while I do some homemaking, and sometimes I do craft. So I saw this super cute idea on Instagram. I am going to make these, well, with a little bit of a change because I don't have those wooden beads and I don't want to go to the craft store just for that. I'm going to make a homemade toner, and to get a spray bottle I have this empty hand sanitizer, and then using the hair dryer it helps to remove the sticker easier. Oops. Just be careful not to overheat like I did and it deformed the bottle. I'm gonna need some rose water, and that is very easy to make. I'm just going to boil some water, and then as soon as I put it in there and it releases all the color, it's ready. So once I have that, I'm going to use some aloe vera and frankincense essential oil because it helps to firm up the skin. The rose water is high in antioxidants. The garden is actually getting more fun at this point that everything is planted out, and I can harvest some things from there. This meal idea is very easy to make. It's going to contain a lot of vegetables and different variety of the meat, which is the better because the more variety of the meat you have, the better taste you will achieve. I baked some sausages that contain some beef, and I think it has some pork in there as well. So I baked them in the morning, and I'm just going to put this into the middle of this ground turkey mixture.
There is a life I live in the city.
For side dish, I'm going to cook some potatoes, but I'm going to cook them outside. The electric cooktop has arrived and it's been working beautifully.
The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown.
Shredding the cucumber to a very thin slices, and then I'm going to add a bunch of salt on it. And don't worry, you're not going to over salt them because as it releases all the liquid from it, it will wash away all the extra salt. But it is an important step because it will be easier to digest. All the upset stomach can be from that liquid that first released from the cucumber. This piece of handy fabric came with my jars because it's a kombucha making jar, and I like to use that to squeeze out all the liquid from the cucumber. Today I'm going to clean out the refrigerator, so I'm going to use all the leftover vegetables and I'm going to create a chicken soup with them. And the fresh vegetables will be welcomed in the refrigerator.
But it don't make me happy. It's not the reason my heart sings. It's what I've got. You couldn't put a price on that.
This is another skincare project, and that will be, well, it was supposed to be a lotion for the face, but it's got too thick, so I think I have to work on this recipe a little bit more. But it was very nice on my hands, but I want something lighter, so I have to add more aloe vera. Cleaning both of the bathroom, and I had some idea how to speed up that process, and I'm going to use my all-purpose cleaner, but mainly I like to use my water and vinegar mixture, some dish soap as well. I like to keep this cleaning rag next to the sink, and since it has the same color as the rest of the towels, it doesn't stand out like an eyesore, and I like to wipe off the surfaces with that. This is a Swedish cloth which is absorb the water very well, so when I wipe off the sink it's almost dry. The toilet is cleaned with baking soda in the inside, and then outside water vinegar mixture, and with the help of a little bit of a toilet paper. The tub will be scrubbed with some dish soap. And the handy tool that I tried the first time in this room is my window cleaner. It has a very long handle, so I figured I don't have to bend over as much and climb onto the side of the tub to reach to clean the higher areas. Grabbing some decor for the bathroom.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this world apart and let you in.
The chicken soup is almost ready, so I'm going to cook some noodles.
My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance.
A simple greenery will add life to the room.
Door won't stay open till the end. Want to tear my world apart, 'cause I know I need a start.
A comfort of a warm soup. It's always a good excuse to stop.
I will see what I've done. Let it go.
That's life when you're getting older. You have glasses everywhere. I'm putting away things that are made it to the dresser but never made it to the drawer. This tile, we picked this up for the bathroom that we're going to remodel, and we just wanted to compare it to the floor, how it will match. Well, it matches perfectly. I keep falling on that. finishing up this craft project that I started yesterday, and since I was lacking of those beads, I tried to be creative and solve the issue, which on the end I figured that's why you need the beads, because of the weight, so otherwise it will be wobbly. So I had to create a couple of branches on the bottom just to have a weight on it.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things.
I almost hit the camera.
And you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under, no strings to love it, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy, just talking about yourself and the way you fight. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends driving overseas.
I'm about to make some cookies that going to be pretty and it will taste good as well, but basically the look was the inspiration to me for the summer. And the dough, it's basically I just mixed together a basic sugar cookie that is a gluten-free. I used maple syrup instead of the regular sugar, and I put it into the fridge to rest. While the dough is chilling in there, I am going to empty the dishwasher. Making some strawberry jam, and I'm going to use some fireberry tea to add color. Okay, so this cookie, I am doing this the first time, so I wasn't trusting the filling that I wanted to put in there, so I put it into a separate dish, and they all turned out good. So now I'm going to remake it, measure it out, and then I can put them together because it will work. Now I know. Since I didn't want it to cook the jam for a very long time, I just used some gelatin to firm it up. I saw some cookies and I'm trying to recall it where I saw that. I would say probably Instagram, I don't know. Somebody was making these cookies that pushing their fingers in there to make the shape so it will hold the jam. I really like fruit patterns, but the cherry would be my favorite. So I'm going to recreate that, and I find a funnel that is a perfect size to create the cherry shape. the sugar cookie. It's kind of a drier one, and the jam balances it out very nicely. Adding some hemp seed to add some details to it. To finish the cherries, I am going to use some palm shortening, and I'm just going to add some green powder to it. I think it's a kale mixture, super green mixture, and then I will use that to decorate the cookie. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!